Hey Chatty Patty, welcome back to the Media Chatroom where the celebrity headlines are talking. Now the headlines that we getting into are some crimes that was left behind from 2022. And that's the little dispute that's going on between Romeo and his daddy Master P. Now last year, Lil Romeo shocked the world when he stated a lot of things that he had done in his childhood career he has yet to profit on. And he was working throughout his careers without any contracts because he trusted his dad Master P. Now it was a lot of things that was going on. And Romeo, he wasn't just spilling the tea, but he was dropping some snack crumbs. And he said even being a part of that brand from the ground up, he had never received a payment. Now after a while, his daddy Master P spoke and said that he forgave his son and stated that they would dissolve their business relationship but move forward just as being a family. And Romeo came back around saying that he finally received a payment from Raps, and it seemed as though everything else would be handled behind closed doors. That is until yesterday when Just Hilarious ended up dropping a bombshell saying that Romeo is still looking for some of his coins from these chips. Now we're gonna get into that video as well as some of the back history to catch you up. But before we do, I'm gonna need you to like and share this video with everyone that you know. Then subscribe to the channel so that you can become an official Chatty Patty lover, and I promise you're gonna love it here. And last but not least, make sure that you turn on your notification bell so that you know when we drop another video or go live. Now let's go ahead and snack on some of these problems that Lil Romeo is having with Rap Snacks. Now Lil Romeo have been the face of this brand Rap Snacks since 2002, and he was promoting it back in the Gap when 106 and Park was around.
Good. Where can you get these chips? In the stores? You can get
Yeah, you can go to like certain stores.
Okay.
Like retail stores, it don't matter.
Y'all have to request the Rap Snacks by Romeo at your
I
store.
should have them in Philly, Baltimore, DC, LA.
And since those days, the brand has grown into a $35 million business, now offering drinks, noodles, all kind of snacks. Shoot, Lil Debbie might want to watch out because they might start offering pies. But nonetheless, Romeo said that they're still having business issues and trying to figure out how he can get fairly compensated because he never received any money from previous work. Now here's what Just Hilarious reported yesterday morning during Just With the Mess.
Romeo Miller beef with Rap Snacks. Okay, so Romeo has been the face of Rap Snacks since 2002. Each flavor of chips or popcorn feature a rap artist, if y'all not familiar with that. I think we've all seen a bag of Rap Snacks or two. He didn't receive a check from them until 2023. By 2022, Romeo's bag of Rap Snacks chips made roughly $4.2 million. Romeo claims he never received a share of that money. He even says Rap Snacks' first time communicating with him directly was in 2023. Allegedly, he signed an agreement with them in 2023. They dropped his pay rate and replaced his chip bag with his father's image. He reportedly only made $150,000 from the brand over the last 22 years. Rap Snacks is worth about $35 million though. He's calling out the CEO, James Lindsay, for not making sure he was paid directly. The CEO and Romeo's dad, Master P, are friends. Drop that gem real quick. He claims Master P only became supportive of the business when it started making money. Romeo seems to be threatening a lawsuit, but he did tell me that he's really not trying to take it to court. He just wants to put a little bit pressure on the situation. He said, which, by the way, he shares all of this on his story as well. The culture seen me help grow this product since a child, and Rap Snacks literally used my image and likeness without ever paying me. I don't care to be right publicly. I just want what's done in the dark to be right. There's a reason they refuse to turn over the documents with all of my sales. They do not want those records public, which will happen if and when I take them to court. Flo Rida got 80 M's from that energy drink, and his face wasn't even on the product. What do you think I'll get when we see the official books and leave it in the hands of a judge? Romeo claims his dad was receiving payment on his behalf and told him that it was being reinvested back into the company. He claims the CEO said, I paid somebody and that's that. Imagine your boss paying your salary to your cousin and saying, oh, well.
Now, from the mess that was reported, it sounds like Romeo was receiving payment for the work, just not directly. And all payments look like it was still going to his daddy, Master P. However, Romeo is stating, as the company, you should have made sure that the payments were coming directly to me. Now, we did get a little open access to this last year when this all went down. And Romeo found out that he wasn't as rich as he thought he was. And the money that was being made from him was used to pay his dad's taxes while they all shared the house and lived the life of misleading luxury. Now, after the time of going back and forth, Master P decided to do an interview to try to clear up the air, to let the world as well as Romeo know all the money that was being made was not what it seemed to be. And in addition to that, it was a family business, so all the money accumulated went into one pot. Now, we're about to go ahead and play these clips, so make sure you stop and pause the video so that you can read some of the back and forth social media responses that was happening during that time. Now, let's go ahead and get into this Master P interview with Nino Brown.
This whole thing came out with my son is crazy because I'm like, How would you do this to me?
Right.
I got dudes in the streets. I done laid up under killers and everything. They wouldn't do this to me.
No.
So it's like, that's the part that hurt. But I understand his pain too. And I'm not perfect.
Right.
But, you know, in this situation, I'm not wrong. The whole thing about Hollywood is to get to Hollywood and then get something else going.
Right.
So I would think that my son would see that instead of doing this, we get to Hollywood. That was the small piece of it. So now I got people running around, oh, P, well, you ain't take care of your son. How you know that? If I didn't take care of my son and he'd been around for 30-some years, you don't think that he would have been did this?
Yeah. I mean,
Let's be honest.
you laid a foundation that he could stand on, and you was always there. You the shoulder he could stand on.
We together. So if you could do that long in life and destroy everything that we have instead of coming to me, bro, I know I'm a street dude. I know I scream and holler sometimes. Think about it. But I do it out of love. What do you think you make on the Nickelodeon show? Because if my son said he made $50 million, my son was on Nickelodeon at 2003 to 2006. My son probably made $5,000 an episode, right?
Right.
No, let's say 10,000. He had 53 episodes. 53 episodes times 10,000. So I'll give him an extra 1,000. How much is that, Jay?
530.
Huh? 530,000. Say for instance, if it was 15 episodes a year. So 2 episodes, that would be 2003 to 2004. How much? Times 10. And that's a high number. I'm going to just say it. 150.
Now you got to pay taxes on it.
Oh, yeah. So hey, think about it.
Okay.
You got to pay taxes. But if you won't pay my taxes, like, so I had a tax problem. Think about it. I had a tax problem that I paid, and everybody running on the internet said, my son used his money to pay your taxes. Dog, how you gonna pay my taxes if you only made, you ain't even make that. My tax problem was in 2004. I would have been gone. My taxes worth millions of dollars. You got to give something up.
Right.
That's what I gave up. That's what I gave up for my family. Because if I would went to jail, what would they be? None of them, they would have been back in the ghetto. Instead of me holding on to the house with the gold ceilings and all, I gave it to the people. That's what I said. Okay, y'all want it? Take it. My son going to my brothers and all this stuff. Me and Silver don't see eye to eye sometimes, but we family. We keep our business where it's at because we get through it. Silver hustler.
Yeah.
Silver always have some money. You don't turn your back on your family members, or you don't expose your business. What you gonna do? So if you hurt me, you can't pay these. I just told y'all. So y'all thought that Romeo paid my taxes. Told y'all, like on a high level, right? So he just got to educate. He could have came to me and asked
Like
that.
a player.
So, but think about this, homie. So all that time, what y'all don't know, I'm having trouble. I put the money in one pot. Think about it. I put the money in one pot. Everybody constantly taking out the pot. Because I can't even do nothing with my money.
Dang.
Think about it. If you're a street dude, you understand.
Right.
So pray for him, but the business ain't going to be the same because you done exposed a whole bunch of stuff that don't need to be exposed because it's not really no exposure. When if Romeo called me right now and said, look, Dad, I need this. We ain't about to do business no more. I'm going to be there. So how could you do all that? But anyway, it's going to be a teachable moment.
Right.
Rap Snatch was created with my partner James, right?
James, right?
So think about this. Rap Snacks was a promotional bag for Universal.
Right.
So go look at this. It was a promotion. Nobody made money. So I'm just saying, think about it. People go and look back. Romeo put up the little video. But man, come on, bro. James didn't want you on the bag.
No.
James came to me and said, me and James almost fought, dog. We were almost actually fought because James said, I want you on the bag. You the hottest, right? I say, but think about it. At the time, I said, James, I don't need to be on the bag. I got my son. I want to put him on the bag. And James said,
Sacrifice.
I sacrificed. And guess what? Look how it came back to bite me. But we ain't at Rap Snacks, we ain't make no money for years. Think about you.
I believe that.
Bro, we ain't make no money for years. Like we just started making money. James, just when Romeo was a kid, he never signed no deal with Rap Snacks. James, my dude, he don't want to get in family business. He don't want to say that, but it's the truth. Even when Romeo put the little post up, he on BT. How did he get the BT? How did he get the bag at 12 years old? I'm just saying, to get on the potato chip bag. You wasn't thinking nothing. No. Me and James went to every factory. That's how I'm able to build other products now. We went to all these factories. But then, then somebody say, pay Romeo his money. What money? I told you way back for the interview, I said, I put all the money in one pot. So you constantly taking out the pie.
Now, since all that mess happened year before last, the father-son duo end up making up, saying that there was hard conversations that had to be had. However, they're committed to getting their family structure back where it was. So now, going back to current day, it seems like he's decided to take a different route and go directly at Rap Snacks instead of his dad, Master. Based off the information that's being reported, it sounds like Romeo is trying to set up some type of mediation or negotiation in order to recoup some of the money that he's worked for. But again, if that money has already been paid, he will probably need to conduct some type of financial audit to see where exactly the money went and where it was then spent. In other words, bring out the forensic account. Now, although it's a sad situation because you're dealing with family and business, it does become a teachable moment because you learn that even with family, you have to set up contracts. In addition to designating roles and duties, along with compensation, schedule, and structure. Now, after a certain point, it does become water under the bridge because you don't know what you don't know. Because a lot of times when you're the one who's trying to break generational curses, you're the one left trying to figure things out while also trying to lay a blueprint. But ultimately, now that Romeo has a family of his own, he's trying to establish his own foundation for his family. And sometimes that requires you to go deep down in the trenches and pull up some old skeletons because you left holding a bag full of crumbs. Now, Chatty Patties, it's time to hop in those comments. Let me know all your thoughts as it relates to this. Do you think that Romeo is doing right by going after James, who is the CEO of the Rap Snacks? Or do you think that he needs to do a deeper dive and try to get a forensic accountant to see where some of the money went? And do you think that this could possibly set him and his family back after they've already made amends regarding this whole entire situation? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions because I'm definitely diving deep into those comments. And before you go, make sure that you like and share this video with everyone that you know. Also, hit the subscribe button so that you can become an official Chatty Patty lover, and I promise you're gonna love it. And last but not least, turn on your notification bell so that you know when we drop our next video or go live. Now, you already know how I do it. First thing first, I'm headed straight to the comments to see what you had to say. Then it's back to getting into the headlines so that I can bring you all another video. So that's gonna be all for now, and until next time, bye bye.